Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you a quick and easy circuit that you can do on a solderless breadboard to light some LEDs, or in this case one LED. You may or may not know about LEDs. If not, then stay tuned because I will be doing a What the Heck Is That episode on LEDs and regular diodes soon. The funny thing about these LEDs is they like a very specific voltage to run through them. These particular ones prefer 1.9 to 2.1 volts of DC power. What happens if I don't have a 2-volt battery around? A regular AA or AAA C-cell, D-cell, or anything else that provides 1.5 volts doesn't light these very brightly. What if all I have is a 9 volt? Now, I know what you're thinking. How am I going to run 9 volts into a battery that only takes 1.9 to 2.1? Well, quite simply, we have to use a resistor, which I'll also be doing an episode of What the Heck Is That on these to help you better understand it. Alright, I rigged up a simple little circuit here, which you can see is just made up of one LED and 2 jumper wires. What you're going to see is when I run 9 volts through this 2-volt LED, then you're going to see it glow very brightly and then burn out. Better demonstrated, I think I'm going to turn the lights off for you. Or maybe not, because I can't see in the dark. There, do you see that little flash? That little flash was that LED blowing out internally. Alright, now since that LED that I just blew up is no longer good, it will not light, we can get rid of that and grab a new one. So, I know what you're thinking. How am I going to light this 2-volt LED with a 9-volt battery without continuing to blow them all up? It's because of a little thing called resistors. There is a formula to calculate how not to blow up an LED with a resistor when you're connecting it to voltage that's too high. And what you have is R, which stands for the resistance measured in ohm, equals the voltage source, or Vs, minus the voltage drop across LED, and then divide that by ILED, or the current of the LED rated in amps. Some people, myself included most days before coffee, either can't do the math, don't want to do the math, or don't care enough to do the math. Well, if you fit in any one of those categories, you're in luck. You don't need this formula. We can get away with just going to an online LED resistor calculator. So for this quick little build, what you need is some form of a breadboard, the 9-volt battery, a couple of jumpers, an LED, and the appropriate resistor. Now, we're going to connect these into the breadboard the same way that we did before, to where we can connect the 9-volt to it. But because I'm using these shorter ones, I'm going to connect them in a way that I can just go and touch this to the side of the breadboard and it'll all light up. And double check, make sure it's going to work. With LEDs, the longer leg is positive. If you try to run the voltage through this the wrong way, you're going to damage it. Alright, after putting the LED in wherever you want it, we're going to connect the resistor in between the supply voltage side and the positive leg on the LED. It'll give you something kind of like this. Now, all that's left to do to prove that the circuit's going to work is touch this to the 9-volt battery, remembering to be observant of the polarity of the battery, otherwise you will damage the LED. So, here we go. Let's light it up. That's it for today, so thank you for joining me, and stay tuned for more fun videos.